Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is currently down nearly 3%, down to 18.5 cents. The entire market has been crashing down ever so slightly today, just as we approach the FOMC meeting, which is tomorrow. Now, before we jump into exactly where HBAR could be going, as well as the entire market, I want to ask you guys to check out the Discord down below. You can see on the screen right now just how many trades our members have been winning. It's absolutely insane. In the Discord, when you join up, you simply can start copy and pasting the trades into your exchange that we send out every single day and start profiting like you're seeing on the screen. Inside, you can also learn all the strategies that I've been personally using to trade, so you can start mastering the markets and trading by yourself as well. Now, back to the video. So yeah, overall HBAR has been crashing down. It's been following our strategy relatively well, to be honest. Our first DCA level from a few videos ago was 22 cents, and then the second area is at 18 cents or 17.8 cents right here, which it's practically at right now, very close. So everything's been going smoothly. We did see a pump of like 50%, all the way back up to 28 cents afterwards. Once our DCA level was hit, we didn't sell. We're going to continue to hold. We're waiting for a 2x up to 40 cents, maybe even the all-time high here at 3x. So I still have a lot of belief in the potential of HBAR. I think it's still a very good coin, and the entire market is practically relying on how the FOMC meeting is going to go tomorrow, because there's a lot of speculation that Donald Trump has essentially been, slightly manipulating the market to go into this downward spiral so that the Fed would ultimately be forced to cut rates. And when the Fed does cut rates, it allows Trump to borrow more money for the US. It also will allow a lot more people to borrow more money because the interest rates are going to be so much lower, which means it's cheaper to borrow money. And when that happens, it usually causes the economy to go into an upward spiral because more money gets borrowed, more money gets spent, more money gets invested, and that's a cycle we usually follow. And it happened severely in 2021 after the pandemic, and that's what caused this huge rally. And similarly, it happened anytime you see this huge rally, it's usually due to a rate cut. So that's what I think we could expect tomorrow. Jerome Powell, who is the chairman, doesn't get along very well with Donald Trump, so maybe he'll hold a grudge and not allow a rate cut. But afterwards in May, we're going to have 3 consecutive back-to-back FOMC meetings. Usually it's 2 months apart, but from May to July it's going to be back-to-back. So yeah, if we don't get a rate cut now, we could potentially get back-to-back rate cuts during that time period, which would then obviously spark the market up. Hopefully we do get a rate cut now, because I don't think the market can endure that much more pain. If we take a look at, for example, Bitcoin still has a bit of pain to endure. It can still endure that pain, but other coins like Ethereum, for example, Ethereum is at under 2k. This is already subliminally way too low, and even when it was at 4k, it was still way too low, simply because it's meant to be reacting a lot better to the market and it should be pumping up a lot higher. However, it wasn't doing so. Other coins like Polkadot, for example, it's at $4.30 right now, but it was at $3.60. How much lower could that go? A lot of these coins haven't really got the leeway anymore. I'm showing a lot of coins that do, but a lot of other coins like Fetch, for example, they don't have the leeway anymore to really continue falling, and that's a huge problem. And even the coins that do, like HBAR, XRP, that have seen the rally and haven't given back all of their gains, it'd be very detrimental if they do give back all of their gains, because then it would just mean we have to completely restart and rebuild even after all the good news. Like HBAR, for example, had a lot of good news during this entire pump. We got initially the ETF filing for HBAR allowed it to pump up a bit. Then we got some news regarding, so previously it was the ETF, then we got some news regarding a partnership with Swift Payments, then we got the crypto reserve news, and it was just 3 consecutive back-to-back green candles, absolute huge pumps, 10-20% days. And then obviously the crypto reserve news instantly gets dumped as the Oval Office happens, and lots of more negative news piles on, and we instantly give all of those gains back. So I don't think the news is priced in at this current price, and I don't think it was priced in at 28 cents either. I think if we were really pricing it in, it would be at least 40 cents, somewhere around here. So that's another issue. And if we do continue to get this great news on a lot of other coins, not just HBAR, you're going to see the same thing, because until we get rate cuts and until the political issues are resolved, we're not going to really rally, and that's a big issue, because we have a lot of good news that is awaiting. Like SUI, I think today or yesterday got announced that there's an ETF that has been filed for it. So you know, when that launches, again, will be huge. Other news like the crypto reserve, when that actually launches and gets a specific launch date, maybe even some purchases of crypto, you know, if the market is in a bad state when that happens, yeah, we're going to see a pump, but it's instantly going to be dumped right after, because sellers hate uncertainty in the market, and whenever they see any sort of pump, they're just going to sell, because it's just a higher price for them to sell at and get out and just wait until more certainty comes in. So yeah, it's been a bit of a rant, but that's what we have to wait for. And if we don't get rate cuts, then we're going to start to enjoy a lot more pain. HBAR will probably fall to maybe 12 cents, which again is perfectly fine. We have a DCA level right here. It's not like we're, you know, going all in at 18 or 22 cents and just hoping it moves. We're using a capital efficiency plan, which essentially means, say we enter with 10k at 22 cents, at 18 cents we're looking to enter with 20 to 50% more, so anywhere from 12 to 15k at you know 18 cents, and then here at 12 cents we're doing 20 to 50% of 15k, so 50% will be like 22.5k at this level. That way our average entry gets brought down so much more, rather than it being, you know, half. It's going to be practically 14, maybe 15 cents, somewhere around here. And that way, when it does go back to these highs, it will be, what is that, nearly a 3x, and up to the all-time high, I think it's going to be a 4x. Yeah, 4x very easily. So ultimately, I think it's a good setup to have. And if you want to hedge, look for some shorts. I wouldn't necessarily be looking for shorts on good coins. I'd look for shorts on other coins, like Dog with Hat, for example, which is a coin I'd love to short. And you know, we've been looking for shorts a lot. For example, find, you know, highs like this, wait until we come back in, something like this, enter shorts, maybe stops above here, let it ride, or find like a fair value gap here, enter part, or wait until the fair value gap gets filled, order block gets filled, we sweep the highs maybe, and then enter shorts. Find a lower time frame entry. Higher time frame is obviously a bearish narrative. Your only real risk there isn't none. I can't see any. So yeah, no real risk to shorting Dog with Hat. You can short some other meme coins as well, maybe Melania, maybe Trump coin, you know, broccoli coin, whatever it may be, because again, when the market is dumping, they're going to dump the most, and I think it's a very good hedge against your long-term portfolio and positions. So that's what I'd be looking to do. Bitcoin hasn't really moved today, 2% down, you know, double the S&P. It's not a lot. It's a normal day for Bitcoin. 2% up, 2% down isn't anything major. Ultimately, you are waiting for the FOMC, and that's going to decide whether we go above 92k and stay there and continue to rally, or whether we're going to see 73, maybe even 69k. And the same with the S&P. We saw a slight bounce, but ultimately we're waiting to watch it if we're going to come down to this level right here and then maybe rally, or whether we can actually start to reverse now. So yeah, still got a bit of a dump to go if the news is bad. If the news is good, a lot of coins are on support, a lot of stocks are on support. You know, will we pump? It all depends on FOMC tomorrow. So yeah, huge decider, and it will be very volatile. So I wouldn't advise trading too much tomorrow. I'd just wait until the outcome comes out. You know, we've already prepared if the outcome is good and if the outcome is bad as well. So we're prepared in both scenarios, and now we just wait and see what happens. So if you did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to be getting my trades every single day, then check out the Discord down below. Super easy to join up, super easy to follow along. And if you need a place to actually buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrency, but you don't want to get absolutely scammed on fees, then check out all the exchanges we're working on, because when you use my links to sign up, you'll get some lower fees on the already extremely low fees on the exchanges, and some nice sign up bonuses as well. So yeah, make sure you do all of that. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.